How do you create a clear and compelling message? How do you get people's attention? How do you get heard above the noise of everything else in their lives? These are really good questions. And I have a paradox for you. One of the most powerful solutions to achieving this is to ask another question. Hello, my name is Patrick Mayfield, and I'm the author of Practical People Engagement, Leading Change Through the Power of Relationships. Let me give you an example. There's a university. It has an online learning platform that perhaps is a little clunky. It isn't very good. And it's moving to a new generation learning management system, a new online learning platform for its students. And one of the key stakeholder groups, of course, is the academic community. Some of the academics haven't had very good experiences with the old platform. Maybe they have a preferred lifestyle choice that as lecturers, they prefer the face-to-face experience in lecture halls. It's what gives them their buzz. So it's a hard sell, as it were, to get these people interested in this new generation platform. But instead of putting arguments, you could put to them the question pitch, and it could be something along these lines. If you could reach a generation of students all across the world, what would you want them to discover? Now, do you see what that question does? It immediately invites their opinion into your vision. You're not putting an argument to them. You are instead asking them for their opinion. And it can be very powerful. People start to think. Now, Daniel Pink, in his book, To Sell is Human, includes the question pitch as one of a number of pitches that he calls a bank of pitches. It's a book worth checking out. But I believe a question pitch needs to be short. In the example, it was a single sentence, but it also needs to be memorable. It needs to be memorable so that you can repeat it again and again without notes. But more to the point, if you're working with a team in the whole engagement endeavor, such as an IT delivery team or a group of business change managers, every one of you should be able to repeat the same message exactly. Why is this important? Well, more often than we'd like to admit, the people we're seeking to influence, the so-called stakeholders, get confused when they hear different messages. And when they're confused, they begin to lose trust in the coming change. They begin to lose clarity and trust. And when they lose trust, they're likely not to be willing to cooperate in any attempts to bring in the new change because it could be perceived as being less than successful. And very often that becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The opposite is also true. If people hear the same message from different sources, it amplifies, it builds credibility, and it reminds people, it brings them back to that dream, that vision. So try the question pitch. If you'd like to know more about different approaches to engaging people effectively, visit me at patrickmayfield.com. Thank you for listening.